Okay, now we're gonna wake up King Ahab.
Huh? Where am I? The last thing I remember was woe is me! I've been hit with an arrow. That doesn't hurt too bad.
You're in the year 2013.
Jumpin' Jehoshaphat!
Hey, Ahab, do you mind coming to do an interview with me?
Will my wife be there?
No, she's dead.
What? How?
She was killed. She was pushed out of a window by eunuchs. And all they found of her later on was her feet, her hands, and her skull. They figured out that she was eaten by dogs. In fact, after you died, dogs licked up your blood too. Which is interesting. It seems that dogs really like your family in a way that they were never meant to.
Ew!
So, King Ahab, how did you do your foreign policy?
Well, my father, my old man, King Omri, he started a political program shaped mainly to counter the threat posed by the governing power of our neighbors Mr. and Mrs. Aram, from the hood of Damascus, of course.
Impressive.
Yeah, since the invasion of the Arameans, as we called them back in the day, into Galilee, which King Baasha ruled there, was a constant threat which kept the area east of the Jordan under pressure, both but under my rule, there weren't any conflicts between Damascus and Israel.
You seem to be a strong ruler.
Hostiles from Iran towards Israel came to an end toward the end of my reign, with the rise of an even more dangerous enemy that appeared and threatened both Syria and Palestine. King Shaul III, we and the Arameans set aside our differences to oppose the Assyrians and the grand alliance of the Syro-Palestinian states.
Wow, how do you do this all on your own?
Oh, you know, you go with the flow, you know? I was able to stop the BBs with the Philistines, if you know what I'm saying.
BBs?
Border battles. I kept control over Moab and secured the southern frontier of the Israelite settlement against rising pressure from the Moabites. Through these things, I was able to secure a truce, and in some cases alliances with the countries who border Israel in order to meet the Aramean threat in the north.
Awesome. Would you tell me about your religious policy?
Well, someone watching us?
No.
What is that? What is it? What?
That's a camera. That's how everybody else in the world sees this.
There's people in there?
Very tiny people.
Huh. My things have changed. Well, alright. Hi, people. Well, where were we?
You were just about to tell me about your religious policy.
Ah, yes, my religious policy. Well, I named my kids in honor of the Israelites. In honor of the Israelite God, that is. I also built a temple for Baal.
So how does your wife play into all of this?
Wife? What wife?
The one you married, and who through this marriage you were able to, adorn your home with ivory because of the wealth that you brought in through the merchant trade.
Oh, that wife. I thought you said she was dead. Ahab? It was all her fault. She brought Baal. She employed the prophets of Baal. She was the one who scared Elijah. She killed Naboth.
I understand.
Who was the one who went and cried about not getting a vineyard? And who was the one who would lie in bed and not eat anything? Without me, this man would be nothing. He was a wimp and he couldn't do what he needed to be done.
But what about all that he did for Israel? Bringing peace and wealth to Israel through his trade and uniting the kingdoms of Israel through marriage?
Stop it, honey, stop.
On that note, what did Ahab do? Through the eyes of the world, he was a great king, uniting Israel through the marriage of his daughter to the king of Judah, opening trade and truce with Ethbaal of the Sidonians, Jezebel's father, creating wealth and prosperity for Israel. But through God's eyes, he failed bringing in other gods and raising turmoil within Israel through its religious practices because of his wife, Jezebel.
That's right.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles. What? No. No, she was...
Oh, no, I messed up.
That's okay. We'll just keep going because we can always just edit it out. One more.
One more
You say it twice. Ahab twice when you're angry.
Oh,
So just put the wig back on, just like, just even really louder.
okay.